Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning. It is wonderful to be here. It's good to be alive. I am excited as always. Just ready to make a juice today. And I decided, because of what's in my refrigerator, I decided to do what I consider an orange juice. It's not any oranges in the juice, as a matter of fact, but it's made with orange pigmented juices, right? Or orange color, right, guys? So I am going off the camera because I wanted to let you all know that when you have this rich pigment in your fruits or vegetables, they're actually called anthocyanins. And I'm going to tell us the benefits of the anthocyanins, but it is the color. And the color comes from the rays in the sun, which is amazing. I always use that word amazing because to me, that's how God is to me. But fruits and vegetables take their colors from the rays in the sun. Now, I'm not scientific. I don't understand the depth of a lot of things. But what I do know is when you have like a color wheel, because I do work with fabrics and there is a color wheel, but all of the colors from the sun, they radiate a different color onto different things. Like when I drive across the bridge in the mornings or especially in the evenings and the sun is setting, what I love about it is that sometimes the sky will have a purple hue or a lavender hue, or it'll be a nice blue tones in there, or it'll just be bright orange. Well, the different fruits and vegetables are drawing their colors from those hues and those rays that are coming from the sun. That to me is just wonderfully amazing, and that's like our Father God. Good morning, everybody out there. I am glad to be here. I want to tell y'all, if you don't do something consistently, you'll lose your rhythm, you'll lose your vibe, you'll lose your intensity in that. And I'm telling you, just doing the juice shows on Mondays and Fridays, I feel like I'm losing a little something because I listened to one of the episodes, I think it was episode 26, maybe, last night, just to wind down and to feed myself and to remind myself of some things. And I realized, wow, these shows can be a little bit intense, but it's really good information. And I just want to encourage somebody because all of us need encouragement. All of us need to recognize and realize that we are imperfect people working out our own soul salvation with fear and trembling. Good morning, subscribers. Thank you all for being so consistent in watching the episodes as they come up. I don't want to shout out any names because it's too many people. And I am grateful for those who have watched. It's close to 300 people that have watched this show. And so I am grateful because 300 people, wow, that's a blessing from God Almighty. Please go to the description box, order your juicer because making your juice and having your juice is just the entrance into changing your taste buds. One of the things that we're going to start doing, we're going to start making fruit and vegetable salads to pack for our lunch and to carry with us because we really need to get the fiber in our systems and also understand what we're doing. We're moving on to phase 2 of this. I believe this is episode, it might be episode 66, 67, maybe 68 or 69 is one of the two. And so when we get to episode 70, I will do some juicing, but not as much juicing. I want to take us into the benefits of herbs and spices, but also just the benefits of making sure that we take care of ourselves. I heard a lot of people use this rule, the 80-20 rule. And if you feed yourself 80% nutritious, the body at that 20% mark will begin to kick in for you, the 20%. So look at that. You don't even have to be 100 at eating clean, eating healthy, eating nutritiously. But if you just do 80%, I have been thinking about this and meditating on this thought of that 80-20 rule. And there are things that happen in life, right? We all deal with trauma. We all deal with stressors. We all deal with people. We all deal with ourselves. Yeah, that's enough work within itself. Dealing with yourself, keeping up with yourself, trying to correct yourself, allowing the Spirit of God to correct you. Those things can sometimes be daunting. And in that, what we have to do for ourselves is if we eat nutritiously, there's nothing that can come up that we won't be able to bounce back from. We have to be intentional about how we care for ourselves. We have to start doing things that make us feel better about ourselves. Can I suggest to us, to everybody, that when we're eating our meal, let's not multitask while we're eating our meal. What? Yeah, yeah. Let's do something just for us, and that is eating our meal. Most meals take about 15 to 20 minutes to eat. I know some meals take longer to prepare, but to sit down and eat a meal takes about 15 to 20 minutes. So in that time, cut your phone off. Move away from your computer. Move away from the TV and just enjoy the meal. Enjoy your thoughts. Pull your thoughts in. If you're having a good day, celebrate while you're eating your meal. If you're having a stressful day, prepare something that is more nutritious for you so that you can cause those happy hormones, those endorphins to start kicking in for you. But whatever you do, pull yourself back in. Can you tell that I've done something to kind of pull myself back in? That's one of them. I've had to learn to take deep breaths, breathe in and breathe out to relax myself so that I won't get so overwhelmed. But moving forward, guys, because I want us to enjoy our lives, I want us to have a good life. But I also want us to know that no matter what comes in our lives to disrupt the flow of who we are to our core, none of us are perfect. Oh my gosh, I wish. But no one is perfect. No one. So stop beating yourself up. And you know what else? Stop being so hard on other people. That's something that God is dealing with me about. How can you be so hard on others, especially when they're contrary to your thought process? It comes to sharpen you. The good and the bad. I think I said this the other week that we get sunshine, we get rain, we get storms, we get all kinds of stuff going on. As a matter of fact, this is the Friday before Memorial Day, and it's supposed to be a storm this weekend. So if there's a storm raging inside, what do you do to take care of that? Eat clean. Eating clean with Francine. Eat clean. Come on and eat clean with me. I'm not going to take y'all on my journey, I don't think, of what I'm cooking for Memorial Day, because my husband and I both are changing how we eat even more. We juice, and I juice, but now we're changing also the other things that we're putting in our bodies, because I'm going to tell y'all what, since I started this juice show, I've put on 8 pounds. I've lost 3 of those 8 pounds. But I was like, oh my God, what are you doing to yourself? And I found out that I was eating late. My husband likes to eat at night, late at night, 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock. He can eat. He doesn't put on a lot of weight. He's slim. He might have a little gut, but he's still slim. And, but I found I can't hang with him. And so I have to pull myself back. And in pulling myself back, I lost 3 pounds just from eating in the mornings. What is that? Barbara O'Neill says, breakfast like a king, lunch like a queen, and dinner like a pauper. Or big breakfast, medium lunch, small dinner. Because your body is starting to unwind and you're most active for most people during that time of day. You're more active in the mornings. You should be. And if you are somebody that works from home, you should get up at your lunch hour and or lunch moments. You need to have a stationary bike if that's in your budget, or get up and go outside and walk for 10 minutes, 5 minutes up and 5 minutes back. You're actually getting movement in. But whatever you do, take care of yourselves. So today we're going to do what I'm calling an orange juice with all orange ingredients. Today we have carrots, we have mango, we have cantaloupe, and we have grapefruit. And so I've already prepped this morning. So there's a mixture of the cantaloupe at the bottom there and the mango. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in. And I'm also going to put the grapefruit in too. But I'm telling y'all, I don't think, we're going to see, but I don't think I have anything here that has a high sugar content. Now the carrots may, but I normally mix apples, but today I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to do an orange juice, and I am going to see what that tastes like, because it sounds good to me. And then it'll be all the same color. Here's the grapefruits. Here I have 2 of these and 2 mangoes. I'm going to close my eyes there. But 2 grapefruits, 2 mangoes, 1 cantaloupe, and about 8 to 10 carrot stalks already chopped up. So look at that. So everything is bright and orange. And I've already explained to you how the color comes into the fruits and vegetables. But now I want to explain a little bit. Why should you explore the purple end of the food spectrum? These are the benefits of anthocyanins. So, the importance of eating a variety of fruits and vegetables that you need is because each fruit and vegetable has its own benefits to the body, right? We're going to start this juice. Yeah. So, listen at this. What are anthocyanins? Anthocyanins are a group of deep red, purple, and blue pigments found in plants. They are part of a larger category of plant-based chemicals called flavonoids. Um, Flavonoids are abundant in all parts of plants: fruits, seeds, shoots, flowers, and leaves. They help plants reproduce by attracting pollinators and protect plants from environmental stressors like ultraviolet lights, drought, and cold. Now listen at this. Among about 6,000 known flavonoids, there are 6 main types of anthocyanins: cyanidin, delphinidin, malvinidin, pelargonidin, and peonidin. Ooh, look at this. This is beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted to have today. So these anthocyanins are in the red, purple, blue, or black hues, right? And look at that. All from the sun. All from the sun. And now we're going to talk about, I'm going to get a little bit of this because of the color in the orange. I'm sorry. In the orange, I really am ready to taste this, but I'm going to wait. The orange color in what we're doing, this orange juice that we're making without oranges. Isn't that something? It smells yummy too, guys. It really does smell good. So, does the word carotenoid remind you of carrots? If so, that is not a coincidence. Carotenoids were first discovered in carrots, hence the name. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this. However, it's a large group of different molecules responsible for a lot of red, orange, and yellow colors in fruits and vegetables. So the carotenoids in the grapefruit, in the mango, in the carrots are carotenoids. That's what brings that color, right? Carotenoids are a stable molecule, and it is why orange carrots stay orange even when you cook them. All right? So I'm going to tell y'all the benefits. Isn't it wonderful that even God bless scientists and people to be able to have the mind like he did Adam? He said, I want you to name all of this stuff. And then he's done it with men in the earth in our time to be able to name, give things a color. So the color from carrots and these orange, well, the color from the carrots, the mango, the cantaloupe, and the grapefruit. The color is called carotenoids. All right. I'm going to tell y'all the benefits of the cantaloupe. I'm not doing a lot of talking today. I think because I'm at peace within myself. The word says that he only chastens those he loves. And I'm telling y'all what, I've been in a time of chastening from the Lord. You know, even when you think you're right, God lets you know that, but you still gotta have peace. You still gotta walk in peace. You still gotta extend grace to people, even when they hurt you. Even when they love you, you extend even more grace. Even when they don't understand you, even when you don't understand yourself, you have to extend grace to yourself. Isn't that something? So, guys, I'm going to tell you all the benefits of the fruits and vegetables in here. I want to tell you, no matter what you're dealing with, good or bad or indifferent, love yourself. Whether you're on a high in life or a low in life, love yourself through it all, in it all. Embrace God in it all and through it all, because he's really going to show you what he's trying to work out in you. He's all the while at work in us both to willing to do of his good pleasure, not our good pleasure, but it ends up being pleasurable to us if we yield to the process, if we go with him in the direction that he's taking us. See, sometimes we want to fall backwards when things are not working for us, but we've got to push in and take his hand and go forward in the direction that he's taking us, guys. Ooh, this looks good. But I can't pour all of that in there. This is an amazing juice. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour a little bit. I think I should pour some in the jar. Man, this juice looks good. So look, guys, I'm going to pour it in this mason jar. But I want y'all to see the beautiful orange juice. So we made our own orange juice today. It's really orange juice. So look, I want to taste it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh my goodness. It's not sweet at all, but the bitterness of the grapefruit is very potent. So I think I'm going to have to, it's really good though, but I think I'm going to have to, I can feel the nutrients every time when I drink fresh juice, soon as it comes out of the juicer. Excuse me, guys, because I spilled some juice on the floor and I don't want that to be sticky on my floor. I always keep napkins by me. But let me drink some more because the tartness in the I'm laughing at myself because I knew it wasn't going to be sweet and it is not. But let me take another sip because the smell of it is like, oh, this is going to be good. And it is. It's nutritious. I'm trying to pull a particular flavor. And the main thing, the pulp, though, from the cantaloupe is very strong. The tartness from the grapefruit is there. And then the carrots are just doing what they do. They have a distinct flavor and you can taste that carrot, but you can see the pulp, which is good. I'll bring the glass around. You can see the pulp where it's actually stuck to the glass. You see that? All of that is good for our digestive tract and also going into our intestines and cleaning us out. But it would be even better, guys, if we actually, nope, if we actually um, ate the raw fruits and vegetables, which is what we're going to start doing in the weeks to come. I know y'all have enjoyed the juicing, and I hope that you received the benefits from the juicing, but I think now we need to move on to how to prepare some foods. And that may take about, I don't know, about 4 months to do. But how to prepare lunch, how to prepare breakfast, how to prepare dinner. So I'm moving right along because I got distracted just from the flavor of this. It's good, but like I said, I'm gonna have to put something in there to give it a little sweetness. Uh, whew. And the whatever is in the grapefruits, I'll find out in a minute. It's almost like it's cleansing the tongue, like it may have a little bit of acid in it, but it feels like even going into my tongue like toothpaste or something, a minty, it has that feeling on the tongue, and that's really good. All right. Health benefits of cantaloupes. Let's see what they are. They're antioxidant. They help fight inflammation. They fight free radicals that cause oxidative stress. They are good for the eyes. Cantaloupes have lutein and zeaxanthin, two antioxidants that give fruits and vegetables their yellow and red colors. Combined with vitamin A, these antioxidants play an important role in protecting your vision and eye health. They also slow the progression of age-related macular degeneration. So that's your cantaloupes. They manage asthma. Beta carotenes found in cantaloupes as vitamin A may help prevent asthma later in life. Choline, an antioxidant found in cantaloupes, may also help to reduce inflammation in people with asthma. Heart disease prevention, the fiber, potassium, and vitamin C present in cantaloupe are vital nutrients for your heart health. Potassium can help to lower high blood pressure, which is a risk factor for heart disease. The cantaloupe also lowers the bad cholesterol levels in your bloodstream. They reduce the risk of you even getting cancer. That is in the cantaloupe, guys. So now, the fiber in the fruit can help reduce your risk of developing colorectal cancer. So now that is that's the benefits of the cantaloupe that is in this juice. I'm telling y'all, the color is so beautiful that it would be bad for it not to be a sweet orange juice, right? So this is an orange juice that you can make for your kids. Put some apples in it to sweeten it a little bit and tell them this is mama's homemade orange juice, because it really is orange juice. But it has the mangoes, it has the cantaloupe, it has the carrots. See, your kids and grandkids can get the carrots in their grandma and mama and auntie's homemade orange juice. We're made orange juice today, real orange juice, right? So I found out just in reading that lutein also helps with the pigment color coming into the cantaloupe. Carrots are a root vegetable. 1 cup gives you 25 calories. But the benefits of carrots are it's a wealth of antioxidants, and they are good for your eyes. They are good for helping to lower your chances of cataracts and any other eye problems. Carrots, the yellow carrots have lutein, which is also good for your eyes. Studies have found that it can help with or prevent age-related, again, macular degeneration. So this orange juice is good for eye health. Miss Loretta, there's your juice right there. Carrots, mango, grapefruit, and what else do we have in there? Carrots, mango, grapefruit, mango, carrots, grapefruit, and cantaloupe. There we go. Studies have found that it can help with or prevent age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss. That's carrots and cantaloupe. They lower your risk of cancer. It's the antioxidants in it that go off and fight off those free radicals in the body. We have talked about free radicals enough for everybody to know what free radicals are and what free radicals do in the body. They help your heart. They lower your blood pressure. They even help you with having a healthy weight. They boost your immune system. The vitamin C in carrots help your body build antibodies that defend your immune system. Vitamin C also helps your body take in and use iron and prevalent infections. They also help with constipation. Why? Because of the fiber that's in the carrots when you eat them. And we should eat our fruits, vegetables, raw or even cooked. But look at this, guys. That's the pulp that's come out, all mixed, and it's all orange. Nothing dominating there. All right, in color, that is. They lower your risk of cancer because they're high in antioxidants, and they are fighting off those free radicals, which cause inflammation, which leads to oxidative stress in the body. And you need to know those terms, because when your doctor talks to you about you have um, autoimmune disease. Autoimmune means that something has come in and cut your immune system way back, that your body can't heal itself. There's some type, sometimes it could be medication, sometimes it could just be stress. And I'm telling y'all, when we have a lot of stress in our life and we're not eating nutritiously, we cannot bounce back as quick as we think, and especially as we age. We really need to take care of ourselves. But I'm realizing young people, the foods that our young people are eating, they really need to have fruits and vegetables in their diet every day in some form. And I think that's why, as parents and grandparents, if we get up or at night before we go to bed and make that fresh juice in the morning and make that fresh juice at night, then our kids can have a fresh glass of juice as they go out in the morning with a nice piece of Ezekiel toast, Ezekiel muffin. You know, they have different types of Ezekiel bread. They have some with raisins in it. Some children like raisins. So you're getting your whole grains in your breakfast with your fruits and vegetables already in your juice. So you can combine that. And then at lunchtime, have you a nice lunch. But whatever you do, make sure you just take a few minutes to sit with your kids. I know it sounds crazy, because I don't even, well, I don't think I did that with my kids, but I do remember sometimes we at dinner time would sit and eat together. I think the main time of year that we ate together was during the summer when we had cookouts, because we were all, the food was there and we all got together and we all sat together. So I think that that's a good thing. I do. I think it's a good thing, and I think it's a really nice thing when families get together. I'll tell you, I was too busy at church and working in ministry. When I think about it, I think Sundays was probably the only day that my kids and I got to eat together. I've got to ask my boys about that, because I don't really remember us sitting around. Yeah, we did. We always had TV trays, and we would sit at dinner time and eat dinner with the TV trays, because the house that we came from, I tried to utilize all the space, so I didn't have a dinner table, but we had more seating, and that's what I did. Whew, I was about to say, oh my gosh, I'm telling y'all to do it, and I didn't do it, but I did do it on occasion. But I know breakfast was not a big meal that we spent together. But anyway, moving right along. These carrots help with your heart. They help with blood pressure. They help you to have a healthy weight because of the fiber that's keeping those your keeping all of that food moving through your system, but it's also giving you nutritious foods that will help you. It helps to boost your immune system because it is high in vitamin C. And carrots, believe it or not, help relieve constipation. They help control diabetes. People with diabetes are advised to load up on non-starchy vegetables, including carrots. The fiber in carrots can help keep blood sugar levels under control. They're loaded with vitamin A and beta carotene, and we just found out they're good for your eyes. Vitamin A and vitamin A, I'm sorry. They can strengthen your bones. Carrots have calcium and vitamin K, both of which are important for bone health. Now, this juice, if you notice, there's nothing green in here, because there are some green foods that cause the oxalates to develop in your system. Oxalates from spinach and let's see, what else? Oxalates are in almonds. Oxalates are in bagels. Oxalates, believe it or not, are in avocados. And so you have to be careful, and you have to choose what it is that you're going to put in your system. But please know that when you have high oxalate foods, or foods that are high in oxalates, that is blocking the calcium rich foods from absorbing into the bones. And you need that. You need the vitamin K. You need the calcium to help keep your bones strong, right? So that is on the carrots. Let's go on to, let me see, the grapefruit and the mango. And then we're going to close out. But I am going to, I promise y'all, I'm going to put some apples in this juice to sweeten it a little bit, to make it a little bit more palatable and refreshing to me. I like a little sweetness in my juice. I don't have to do it, but I do love the rich orange color, but I do want it to taste like a nice sweet juice, so that, who knows, I may have some company later on today or when I take it to work. But anyway, the benefits of the grapefruit. They are good for your heart because they're fiber rich and can reduce inflammation and ease high blood pressure. They're good for your gut, which means that the fiber helps prevent constipation and encourages beneficial bacteria growth. Healthier cholesterol levels. Eating plenty of fiber can help keep low density lipoprotein or LDL cholesterol in check. Helps with your weight because eating the grapefruits actually help you feel full. And we saw the pulp that came, I believe that's not only from the grapefruit, but also from the cantaloupe, right? Let's see. They're full of vitamin C. Grapefruits, like oranges and other citrus fruits, are high in vitamin C. So now look at this. The grapefruit, we're getting our vitamin C in there. They're full of, now listen at this though, I didn't say that. These antioxidants that are in the grapefruits is so good for your immune system that it fights off viruses and bacteria that can cause disease. Just grapefruits. Vitamin A. Grapefruit also has the benefit. This juice is good for eye health. An orange provides about 4% of the vitamin A you need, while a whole grapefruit can deliver 50% of your requirements. The other nutrients is it has thiamine and folate, and we know that folate is that B9, which helps with birth defects in children. But I also believe that B9 can also, when you give your children B9 rich foods or foods full of folate and thiamine, you're actually helping to build their immune system back up to be able to fight off those diseases that have attacked the body and caused the body to heal itself. I really believe that with all my heart, that God is powerful and he can move in our lives any way that he wants to. And I really believe with all my heart, if you ask God to heal your child that has spina bifida or muscular dystrophy or any degenerative disease that comes from lack of B9 in the body, he created the B9. He created the fruits and the vegetables. So not only do you give them those rich foods, but you thank God. God, this is going in to heal the spinal column. And by your miraculous power, my child body will heal and they will walk one day and not be in a wheelchair, not be confined to crutches. No, it doesn't have to be so because God did it that way. So make sure that you give your children what they need. Moms, grandparents, please make this wonderful orange juice and please put some some apples. Granny Smith apples is going to sweeten it up. The other nutrients in the grapefruit supplies 10% of your daily potassium needs. And, we know potassium is good for heart health. But antioxidants helps to reduce the wear and tear on our cells and it helps to prevent serious diseases in the body. We know that. We've learned that. That's one thing that I do know that we've learned together in our journey of these almost 70 episodes with Eating Clean with Francine, pausing with God, taking time with him. You got to spend time with him or you won't be able to have your brain on straight. Yeah, we all go through things. Yeah, we do. And it is life. And if you're afraid to engage in life or afraid to forgive somebody because they said something to you or you don't like what they did, and then what you do is you go and tell somebody else and then they tell you, well, you know what, I really didn't like them anyway, or have an opinion about it, and then everybody jumps on the bandwagon of giving their opinion about something, but nobody ever takes the time to stop and look at the man in the mirror. We never do. We never jump on that bandwagon. We never tell ourselves the truth about who we really are when nobody else is looking. When nobody else is looking. Who are we when nobody else is looking? but God. Then whoever that person is that you see in the mirror every day, then tell that person the truth so that you can be better. So that you can be better. Because I'm telling y'all, he is all the while at work in us both to willing to do of his good pleasure. And sometimes there are things that we may miss in the mirror, but when we get in the mirror of his word, he's going to tell us, you see that right there? I didn't like that about you. You see that right there? He says in Hebrews 12:19, he says, I need you to pursue peace with all men, without which no one will see Christ. And you know what? Pursuing peace, first of all, is pursuing him so that the Prince of Peace can come and live in your hearts and in your minds so that at all times you are peaceful, so that now that peace will transfer over to somebody else, because if you're not peaceful, people can't see Christ. Pursue peace. Pursue peace. You pursue peace so that you can give peace to someone else. And I'm telling y'all, is it easy to do? Not always, but don't stop doing it. We're all going to get there. We're going to get to that place, the mark of the high calling in Christ Jesus. We're all going to get there. Isn't that what we're in pursuit of? In the midst of whatever we're dealing with every single day, aren't we going to pursue peace? I think so. I am. I am. We have to all grow up little by little. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm so grateful to be alive, to be able to say, God, you're giving me another chance. Some other people might not give you a second chance. But you know what? If God is for you, who can be against you? And if other people are not willing to give you a second chance in their lives, then it's okay. You still pray for them and you pray for their healing. But you also pray for yourself to be healed. I think sometimes I was listening to a ministry last night, and it was a man and a wife, and they were just talking about relationships and families, and you have to work hard to do this and do that. But when you mess up, when you do something, the same grace has got to be extended to you. You know, I think sometimes when people approach you with hate, you have to have time to process that hate. You have to have time to process those that those negative emotions that are constantly coming towards you. You have to have time to process all of that. And then when you're strong, when you are converted, then you can strengthen your brethren. But until you are converted in a thing, you have nothing to give to somebody else. So people are growing, they're adjusting. They don't know how. You know, I find in this life, a lot of us don't know how to deal with sudden hits of negativity. We don't know how to process it if we tell ourselves the truth. We can put it out there, but we really don't know the consequences of what we're putting out through our mouths. But when we receive it, we still have to process the consequences of it. So it's got to be a balance for everybody, y'all. All of us are dealing with something, and it comes out in many forms and in different ways. But I told y'all the other day, when rejection comes, rejection brings a lot of baggage with it. And when people lash out at you, I'm learning you got to pull yourself back a little bit. And you've got to see the root of why they're coming against you, why they got something to say to you. You did this. I don't like that. That's an ongoing cycle in life. If somebody didn't do it to me, I'm doing it to somebody. So, y'all, come on. Let's grow up. And let's stop the game that we're playing like we don't offend other people ourselves, or other people don't offend us. Yeah, you know, we all got to just go in the mirror of God's word and let that reflect in our faces and be transformed. All right, guys, the benefits of mangoes. Hey, Miss Angie P. Miss Angie P. I'm not going to give your last name. Thank you so much for faithfully watching. Thank you for coming to my shop to see me. You said God laid me on your heart. And I was dealing with something very, very, very traumatic that I could not process through. But I want to tell you, your presence, your concern for me, you just coming and sitting with me, blessed me and helped me to know that even though I was venting to you, that my life is going to be better. My life is better because you took the time to spend with me. And I want to say to you, thank you. And that I believe and I pray and I know that God is going to give you the secret petitions of your heart because you came to just sit. You were like an angel to me that day. And I so appreciate you. Y'all, you know, when God lays somebody on your heart, move all of your negativity out of the way and just send them a text or pick up the phone and call them. Let them hear your voice. Let them hear the concern in your voice. See, the enemy is working very hard at division, but the Spirit of God, we allow one or the other to have its way in our lives. But again, I must say, stop. All of us need to stop thinking that somebody is offending us when we're just as offensive to other people. Please, please, please get the light of God's word and let it reflect who you really are to your core. So, guys, I'm going to tell y'all the benefits of this mango. Um, Mango, again, like the carrots, are full of vitamin K, which helps your blood clot effectively and helps prevent anemia. The mangoes strengthen your bones. Mangoes are rich in vitamin C. Mangoes help the blood vessels and healthy collagen, as well as helping you heal. Because we need collagen for the bones, but we also need collagen for cell regeneration. We need collagen for our skin. We need collagen to make sure that our bones are staying connected, that connective tissue in the bones. And sometimes we're just not putting the proper nutrients in, and we like quick foods. But those quick foods are killing us. We've got to get back to getting in our kitchen. The mangoes help with your heart. They lower your blood pressure because they're full of magnesium. Let's see. The mangoes are the source of a compound known as mangoferin, which early studies suggest may be able to reduce inflammation of the heart. Mangoes, oh my gosh, mangoes can stabilize your digestive system. They offer both amylase compounds and dietary fiber, which can help you avoid constipation. Amylase compounds can help dissolve other foods in your stomach, breaking down difficult starches. Meanwhile, the fiber in mangoes can be more effective for relieving constipation than equivalent fiber supplements. Mangoes are rich in folate. Again, mothers, this juice is good for spina bifida. I'm telling you. Oh my God. Forgive yourself. I just heard God say that. Out of everything that I've said today, this is what he just downloaded to me. As soon as I said that, please, whatever you do, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. I'm going to say it one more time. I'm looking straight in the camera. Forgive yourself because God already forgave you. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It is okay. Forgive yourself. Now let's keep going because we can't linger right there. We can't. All right. Folate, which is used for healthy cell division and DNA duplication. Physicians recommend that people who can become pregnant consume at least 400 micrograms of folate daily because it's critical for avoiding birth defects, right? So, guys, let me tell y'all something. That is the end of this show. And I think that God has accomplished what he sent his word to do. When you ask for forgiveness, he is faithful and just to forgive you of all your sins and cleanse you of all unrighteousness. I love being washed by his word because when his word washes me, it washes me clean. It washes me clean. So when I go before him in the next second, he's saying, hey, baby girl, hey, baby boy, come on, sit with me. Come on, hang out with me today. And he throws everything into the sea of forgetfulness. And if you're crying over something that you've done because you know you are hurting and somebody else is hurting because of you, God says, I will take your tears and I will bottle them in a vessel that's much, much bigger than this. And the angels take those tears and present them to God. You see, that's how much he cares about us. So I want to tell y'all, have a fantastic day. Love yourself, forgive others, and go on with your life. Because there's a big world out there that God wants us to infiltrate. And infiltrate it with his grace, his mercy, and his peace. We are fruit drinkers, but we're also fruit carriers and fruit givers. So that's it for today. Bye, y'all. You know what? Love yourself. Have a fantastic weekend. Make sure that you keep your umbrella with you because you don't know when that rain's going to come down. And I'm telling y'all what, I am going to have a fantastic day because I am alive. I love y'all. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for the text. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And don't forget to share. There's a word for you today. Just tell people, forgive yourself. You messed up? Forgive yourself. Yeah. God bless you all. Have a great weekend.